Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Acidated here, back with you, and reviewing another mod. This one is actually really cool, which I think all of them that I review are. This one's called Reactioncraft 3, and it's actually a combination between Aragon 1490 is the mod creator. He made a Reactioncraft Better Bookshelves mod a while ago, and then he also did Reactioncraft Better Glass, and Reactioncraft 3 is his bringing together these two mods plus a bunch of other extra cool stuff. This is a great mod for any of you builders out there and for anybody who just likes cool stuff. So without further ado, let's get started. Well, first, you'll notice that this is normal sand here, and this is dark sand. This is one of the new blocks in the mod, and I think it actually makes a nice like peach color, flesh color look to the sand. I don't know, something different. Gets your beaches a little different, and oh yeah, as you can see here, this is what it looks like when it spawns. Pretty, huh? All right. So, without further ado, let's get started. Here you'll see the plain old crown. It's just gold ingots in this fashion. To make the ruby crown, you do the same thing, and there we go. And have a ruby in the middle. For the emerald crown, you do an emerald. And for the diamond crown, I'll let you decide what that is. So for the kingly chest plate, these are all just black wool in the typical normal fashion to make stuff, and this is what you look like. Pretty cool, huh? Hey, look at me! Woohoo! I am a king! And of course I'm wearing the diamond crown. If I had the plain old crown on, it would not look like that. So we'll take these off. Oh yeah. Boop. And back in here. And get the next set. This is the Bloodstone helmet. Of course, it's made with the typical crown looking or helmet configuration. Bloodstone chest plate. Now these are Bloodstone ingots, a new ingot in this mod. I'll show you the blocks later. The Bloodstone suspenders. And of course, can't forget the Bloodstone Uggs. Gotta love Uggs. So warm and comfy. With that, we'll move on to the next new thing. Now, if you're looking for a currency in your Minecraft series, this is the mod for you. You can have gold coin, or you can have coin molds and ingot molds. These, at the moment, now this mod is still a work in progress. It's, I think, only about 50% done, or 60%, something like that. So a few of these parts aren't craftable yet, and the coin mold and ingot mold are two of them. But they're still here, and they do work. You just can't craft them, and so in my opinion, that's good enough. So I'm doing the mod review for them. So what they do is you can make a sack, and this is taking straw and putting it in that arrangement. You get a sack. If you take straw, 8 straw, and put them in that arrangement, you get a bag. And the difference between the sack and the bag is the sack holds some coin, and the bag holds a lot more. So to make the coin, in this case copper, you'll take a molten bucket of copper, which you would really just take an ingot, and in this menu you put the ingot here and an empty bucket here, and you'll get an ingot in a bucket. With the ingot in a bucket, you put that in a furnace, and you'll get your molten whatever, copper, bronze, gold, silver, whatever you've melted down in your ingot, and then you put a coin mold next to it in your crafting table. So you have the bucket there, coin mold there. It could be anywhere on the crafting table as long as the coin mold is to the right of the bucket. And you get 2 coins. Look how pretty they are. 2. Alright, so when you have your coins, and you have 9 of them, you put them in your crafting table, 1 in each spot, and you get a little stack of coin. when you put your 3 stacks of coin, which would be, what is that, like 36? No, 27. 27 coins. You get a large stack of coins, or what's called a stack. That one's just called coins. This one's a stack of coins. And then, of course, when you get 6 stacks of coins, they fit into a little sack. In this case, I use silver. And then when you have 3 full sacks, you can fit them into a bag. In this case, I use gold. So what is that? That's 27, and then this would be 20, 40, 54. And then it's like over about 160 coins in there, maybe 164, something like that. Anyway, that's a big bag of lots of coins. So there you have it. That's a really great currency system there. And of course, here's your molten gold bucket. There's your silver ingot bucket. And you get these new ingots. There's copper ingot. There is the bronze ingot. There is silver. And of course, there is now the refined gold ingot. So that's a new gold ingot there for you. And a superheated iron ingot. Yeah. I'm sure you can figure out how to get that one. And of course, obsidian. Well, not of course, but silly light. There is obsidian ingot, which I think is a really cool idea. I like obsidian ingot. That's neat. And bloodstone ingot from the new block called Bloodstone. Fun stuff. And that pretty much is your currency system, which I really like. I'm going to start using that currency system. Much better than like little gold nuggets or food or something like that. So, moving right along to the tools, you have what's called chisel. You have different chisels, and to make the flint chisel, you just take a piece of flint and a stick. And again, they can be anywhere in the crafting table as long as the flint is above the stick, 1 block right above it. There's also the copper chisel, and there is the bloodstone chisel, which I don't think has any use yet, but it will, I'm sure. Otherwise, why have it? Again, this is a work in progress. All of these chisels have a +4 attack, as you can see here that I painstakingly typed out. There's also the diamond chisel, which is a diamond in a stick, and a gold chisel, which is a gold in a stick. Moving right along, there is the knife, which is the same recipe, except it's a iron ingot in a stick. Makes a knife, same attack power. So it's basically, these chisels are all kind of like knives. Diamond knife, bloodstone knife, gold knife, you get the idea. Here is a meat cleaver with a 6 attack, equal to a diamond sword, although I'm sure not quite as durable, though I haven't tested it out. And here is the crafting recipe, 4 iron with a stick on it. It has to be in this location. It can't be next to it. The stick can't be over here, and these 4 over here. It won't work. It's got to be that. And then there's the bloodstone hammer. Again, this will have use to make chain link ladders, but for right now, that's still in a work in progress. But here's the crafting recipe, bloodstone and golden rods. Yes, golden rods. Here is the obsidian sword, 2 obsidian, and these are all just a typical crafting recipe for the various items. So it's obsidian, axe, and these are comparable to diamond. So this is a +6, the axe is a +5, pickaxe is a +4, shovel's a +3, and of course the hoe. Hoe ain't worth nothing. Look at that hoe just turning. Yeah. Alright, so moving right along. Oh, I forgot to do signs. Oh well. This is the bloodstone pickaxe. Very epic looking, I think. In fact, shoot, because I forgot to do a sign, let's go ahead and let's see, what do we got here? Bloodstone pickaxe. Yeah, it's +4. So that would be a +4. This would be a +3 for the axe, which I also think looks epic. and the shovel, which looks ginormous. Look at that, one little bloodstone ingot, and it's a huge shovel. And then this is the bloodstone. Bloodstone. Oh no, that's right. This is the hoe. That's right, the bloodstone hoe. Also pretty epic looking. And then of course a new something is a black diamond. That's a new, I guess you could say, item. New item in this mod, the black diamond, made from the black diamond ore. And right now, all you can make is the black diamond pickaxe. And the black diamond pickaxe has a +5. Not as epic as the obsidian, unfortunately. I would probably make that different if it were me, but for right now, just there you have it, +4. And then of course there is the bloodstone sword, which has a +6 attack. I would also make this a little bit more epic, maybe a +7 or a +8. But it actually has a 2-part crafting recipe where you need these dragon bloodstone pieces, and then 3 golden rods to make the hilt, and then just 3 bloodstone to make the sword, and then you put them together with the hilt here, the sword here, and it would make the bloodstone sword. There is a little bit of a glitch here. There's the bloodstone sword, and then there's this. It says bloodstone sword, and it looks just like it, but it doesn't work. It crashes my game. So again, work in progress. But the bloodstone sword does work, and it's just kind of like a diamond sword. It's pretty cool. I like it. So what else we have here is the items. Now, these are over here because none of them are craftable. But right now, they are in-game and do serve a purpose. So I figured I'd put them up. There's the bucket of ice and the bucket of obsidian, which I think looks really cool. And if you have like Buildcraft or stuff with oil, it kind of looks like the bucket of oil, but it overflows a little bit differently. So I like the way he made that different. There is the bloodstone scoop and the bloodstone frame. Not sure what these are for. Sorry about that. This is, as I said, still a work in progress, and these aren't craftable. So I'm guessing that they might be used for paper currency, but I don't know. Map in a bottle. Just kind of looks cool. Again, you can't really do anything with it yet, but ship in a bottle. Cool idea, I think. You see little ships there. There are the black diamond boar and the bloodstone boar. These will be for cutting, I presume. Again, this is still a work in progress. That's not craftable and it's not usable. But there are now these are usable, the dark blue gems, and they are made from these. What is it called? Yeah, uncut dark blue gem, and the uncut light blue gem, and the uncut bloodstone gem. So you would use a regular flint, or excuse me, a flint chisel in this fashion, and I showed here that it could be in any piece of the crafting table, just as long as the flint is to the immediate right of the. Yeah, so there's the light blue, and then here is the carved bloodstone, or dragonstone, not bloodstone. And this one, you use, oh yeah, that's right, you use the copper chisel for this. Is it copper, or is that the bloodstone? Yeah, it's the bloodstone chisel. So the bloodstone chisel does still have use, just the copper chisel doesn't yet. And then here's a new Eye of Ender that he's made, as you can see. It is an ender pearl, blaze powder, and this thing called Wizamite. I'll show you, that's a new block that we'll get to over there. And it makes a new Eye of Ender. Again, not sure what this new Eye of Ender will be for. It makes a portal, but again, I'm sure he'll get into that. It might even be a new dimension that he's making. Not sure. Here's a mask. Can't wear it. Can't craft it. But there it is. There's a mask. You have honeycomb and a pollen comb right here. And these are really cool because they come from the Tracker Jacker nest from the Hunger Games. Yes, Tracker Jacker nests. It's so cool. And they have a little secret too, which I will show in a little bit. But the honeycomb and the pollen comb can be found from in there. And what they're used for, you can probably just get honey from them, you know. The churn, again, not usable at the moment, but will be. And it's just a stick in a bowl. Cool. And a bat. Just regular, like, baseball bat kind of bat. Not craftable, but, you know, it's there. These, I'm sure, will all have use in the future. Moving right along. These are the 3 new, I guess, active blocks. I don't know what you would call a furnace, but I call it an active block. They're not usable right now. Not really. This is actually a clayatizer for making clay, and you'd put the whatever to burn there, and you'd put the block here, and like the sand or dark sand or whatever, and it would make clay. So you can make stuff, and that's what it would look like when it's active, like the little particle effects on here. And a new furnace, brick oven, and I like the little border that he put on here. It's cute, and the color, it's very nice. Though it too is not really working right now, and that's the active look. Inactive, active, little fire particles. And here, the freezer, it's freezer particles. You put your little block of ice there, and like your meat or whatever you want there, and it would freeze it. Again, work in progress. That's what it looks like when it's active. And it has the little freezer particles popping out of it, which I think are really cool. Here's some new cactus, or cacti, that are added. 2 variety. That one and that one. Here's what the Eye of Ender looks like on the Ender portal. And so there. That was that little Eye of Ender we made. And as you can see here, these hurt. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, they hurt. So, awesome. Let's see. Here is the cherry tree. And as you can see, a Tracker Jacker nest, is hanging on it. This is what they would kind of look like. I built this tree, obviously, because it looks like crap. And these are the cherry planks. But, you would find little Tracker Jacker nests hanging off of these trees. And I'll break that open to show you the surprise inside. This is supposed to be a chain link ladder. And you make the links using a hammer, an iron. It makes 3 links, and then you could link them together, blah, blah, blah. But that isn't ready yet. There's no crafting recipe for the ladder because it doesn't even work yet. So, but that will soon. Here are snow blocks that are being used for the ladder. That's going to be neat. You know, just another little thing to climb up. Don't need to have a ladder or vines. Here you can see dry sponge is the new block. Here's the normal sponge. Yeah, it's about the same. But on some maps, like this, I'm going to use a Doctor Who resource pack, which I love. As you can see here, a lot of the resource packs have textured the sponges to be different. So this dry sponge would then look more like SpongeBob. and you could tell the difference between the two. But, you know, so be it. It's okay if it doesn't. I guess he's going to be adding something with the dry sponge. Not sure. And of course we have the mossy dark stone brick over here. That one's new. I'm not going to show you how to make these bricks in detail because it's not really what this mod review is about. This one's about just showing off how cool this is. So, this is Wizamite. Now, this is called Ventonite, but there's a Ventonite already down there, so I'm guessing it might have been a typo. So I just renamed it Ventomite on here. Wizamite and Ventomite. Makes sense. And then infused white stone. Again, these are all these are craftable, but I'm not going to get into that right now. These are just some of the ores available. Here's the new bloodstone. Cool, huh? Bloodstone. Ooh. Looks very blood and stony. And then, of course, the bloodstone brick. You also have the black diamond to make that cool stuff over there that I showed you. Dragon stone. Yep, there's the ore. That's what it looks like. Nether diamond. By the way, these are all found in the nether. The bloodstone is a nether, brick. So while you're down there, you can find the black diamond. You can find the dragon stone. You can find diamond in the nether now, and gold. So you could just pretty much have a nether party. Just invite your ender friends and just chill in the nether and dig up a whole bunch of cool stuff. See, here's the Ventonite. And the silver ore to get the silver ingots and whatnot, obviously. So this is Ventonite that I guess spawns on the same level as the ore. I don't have all this the specifics on the spawning capabilities of these, but again, this is still a work in progress, so it doesn't matter. It might change. You'll find blue desert gemstone, although these are just called desert gemstone. And that's how you get the light blue and the blue things over there. Light blue. Here's desert gold. You can be in the, yeah, as you can tell, these are found in the desert to find the desert gemstones. And again, gold while you're in the desert, because why not? You know, why not? And coal, because, you know, why not? Moving along, we have the stone columns. Now, these stone columns, as you can see here, are, now these are carved. It's not regular limestone. These are 3 carved limestone blocks on the side, and a chisel, flint chisel in the middle. These two can be either 3 here with a flint or 3 here with a flint. And it makes these columns, these big ass thick columns, which are thinner than a regular block. As I will demonstrate here, block of iron. See? As you can see, there is a slight gap between them. So it's just a block, but a little more chiseled down. And these are the columns. That's what they look like. Woo! And boom, ba boom. We'll put that one right there. And that's what they would look like. Wait, no, that's not it. I didn't give you the right one. There's 2 different kinds of columns, actually, as you can see here. There we go. That's about what it would look like. I don't know what I'm doing here. Never mind that. Okay, so, there. Here's the diamond, and you need the diamond chisel to make them. Gold for the gold chisel. And, ironically, see, I think this is where the bloodstone chisel would come in handy. But for right now, it's the diamond chisel to make the bloodstone column. And then, of course, there's the sand column, the block sandstone, the dark sandstone, the gravel, the stone brick, and all of that fun stuff. Built the same way, all using the flint chisel. Oh yeah, over here, this is chiseled this is bloodstone brick, not actual bloodstone. So if you're doing this, you'd need to use the bloodstone brick. And the second level of columns is actually crafted. Once you've made those columns over there, you just put one in the crafting table and then the appropriate chisel to its immediate right. It could be anywhere, as shown here. So you have the bloodstone column, again, right now using the diamond chisel, the gold column, gold chisel, diamond column with a diamond chisel, and the limestone column with a limestone chisel. And it makes a even thinner column, which I think is a grand idea. That's why I love this mod for building. What a great idea. 2 different kinds of columns. Awesome. I love it. I love it. And to continue on, here is the marble column, dark sandstone brick column, dark sandstone column, and you can read. And I did this here to show you the distance between if you had one column and another column. It's actually a greater distance than these guys here. So really, really great idea in this mod. That alone would be enough for this mod for me. But it's not over yet. Here, the creator has gone ahead, Aragon 1490, has created stained glass. Red, pink, orange, yellow, light green, green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple, magenta, brown, black, dark gray or gray, light gray, and white. Awesome glass. Look at that. Awesomeness. And see? Ooh, pretty. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Haha. But it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop there, because going to nighttime, you'll see. Oh yeah, see they work. You'll see over here, this is all lit up. Why? Because this is glowing stained glass. Look at that. And in case you're wondering, they have the light luminosity of 15, which is of torches. The highest you can have right now. So if you don't want torches laying around, you could just bury one of these guys right in here and boom. How cool is that? Look at that. Watch. Way over here. It's so dark. So dark. Boom. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Or you could have it like a little red carpet going somewhere. Light your way through a dark chamber. How cool is that? I love this. I love this. So this is actually one of the, this was the Reactioncraft Better Glass. And it's now a part of Reactioncraft 3. Yay! So we'll go back over here. A couple more things I want to finish up with. And let's get it daytime. Yeah! Okay. So he's also added food. See, again, this is a very nice, very well-rounded mod. If you just want one mod to add to your Minecraft to increase the experience, this is the one you add. Because it gives you a little bit of everything. Look at that. A chicken head. A chicken's head. You don't find that anywhere on any mod. I mean, there's, of course, like the ender head and the dragon head and the creeper head, but not a fucking severed chicken head. And look, it's bleeding. It's bleeding. Oh, PETA would hate this guy. Chunk of beef isn't really cookable yet, nor is the chunk of pork, but it's a massive amount, as you can see. It's a chunk. I can't wait for these to be craftable, or not craftable, edible, or you can eat them. Cookable was the word I was looking for in that furnace over there. And here are some buns that look like tacos. Hamburger buns or cheeseburger buns, whichever you prefer. Salmon, yellowtail, for those fishy connoisseurs. And of course, these are all cookable. Edible flesh, well, not all of these, not those two, but edible flesh, yummy. Bag of popcorn, yummy. You have wrapped corn, unwrapped corn, corn on the cob. You have cooked corn, all of that fun stuff. So a big corn fan there. Chicken nuggets. These are cooked chicken nuggets, and this is cooked bacon. Yummy, yummy. A slice of bread. Yeah. Look at that. Finally, Reactioncraft 3 brings A slice of bread to Minecraft 2014. And a ham sandwich. I will let you figure out how to make that. Here's a burger. This is actually a cheeseburger, as you can see with the cheese there. There's a cheeseburger and a hamburger. And the cheese needed for the cheeseburger. A human shoulder, cooked if you're ever feeling cannibalistic and hungry. There you have it. And lamb chop. Cooked lamb chop. Oh, and here's some horse meat, in case you wanted that. You know, yummy, yummy horse meat. So that's some of the food that he has added. There are some hieroglyphics here, actually, as you can see. Hieroglyphics. There's a weathered hieroglyphics, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. This one, as you can see, they are all the same hieroglyph, except just with different colors for that one and this one. This one isn't made for the gold yet. There's actually 2 of these on accident, so he has to fix that. But this is how you would craft this block, this hieroglyphics block, using what is that? 7 flint and flint chisels. Excuse me, 7 flint chisels, dark carved stone in the middle, and a piece of gold to make the gold ones. You would use the same configuration and one of those blue stones to make the blue one, the light blue one, and you would just leave this out if you wanted to have it normal looking. So to get this block of hieroglyphs, you need 5 flint and the same configuration by having whatever you want in the middle, or on the bottom middle, and of course that same block in the center. And there it is for the blue. Or for that hieroglyph, it's just 3 flint on top. So there's actually different hieroglyphic craftable recipes. I think is neat to make that, and he may make more, which I think would be a good idea. And here's the weathered one. If you just want, or excuse me, the regular one, it would just be this block in the middle, and then however many flint you wanted, and that's it. Nothing on the bottom. The weathered one is not craftable yet, though I'm assuming it would be similar, maybe just like 1 flint in that. I don't know. But those are the hieroglyphics. And finally, moving right along in this mod review, we have the Better Bookcases part of Reactioncraft. 3. We have empty bookshelves. Because, you know, sometimes you're going to have empty bookshelves. And we have scrolls, because we have scrolls. And you'll want a shelf for your scrolls. These are all 3 high, by the way. Boom, 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 boom. And webbed bookshelves, because, you know, you've been around a while. It's like that. So you got webbing. And then, of course, all your bookshelves. Now, the cool thing about these bookshelves, right here, as you could see, I'm, well, clicking, and nothing. But, booyah! Oh. Wow. It works for both of them. Well, this is a wood door, and this is an iron door. Pretty cool, huh? Look at that. I just face them together, and I guess when you do, the lever would work for both of them. Well, I didn't know that about Minecraft. So if you have an iron door and a wood door next to each other, the lever will open both of them. Awesome. But this is a lever bookshelf. And this is an iron bookshelf and a wood door bookshelf. Look at that. And you know what's above it? A chest. Look, with money. Money. Look at all that. Pretty cool, huh? A little bookshelf chest. I love that. I love secret hidden stuff. That's so cool. Now, how do you make these? Well, to make the empty bookcase, you just take, well, this is oak, but I'm presuming you can take any kind of wood. I really should have tested that out beforehand. Let me see if I can do that. Never mind. You can do that. I'll save that for you. But it would be planks and slabs to make that guy. For the scrolls, it's more of this dark stone stuff, blocks, and 3 scrolls in the middle to make the scroll shelf. This is the iron door. It's just 6 bookshelves on the left-hand side. And to make the lever, it's basically 6 planks, in this case oak planks, 3 up top, 3 on the bottom, 2 books on the side, and a lever in the middle. Yeah. To make the wood, or no, wait a second. This was the wooden door. Sorry about that. This is how to make the wooden door. 6 bookshelves. To make the iron door, you take one of the hidden wooden doors on top, and then just 3 iron in the middle. Bam. And to make the hidden chest, it's the same as the lever, except instead of a lever, it's a chest. Makes sense, right? I think so. Now, he was also making a webbed bookshelf, but it's in the 1.6.4, it's not really webbed yet. However, like with going back to my Doctor Who resource pack, as you can see, it is textured differently. See, and there's, boom. See, it is textured differently than the rest of the bookshelves, at least for this mod, or for this resource pack. For some of the other ones that I have, I'm just going to do this real quick and test out, just to see. And this is taking all. There we go. Yeah, see? So they are textured differently. Other resource packs do pick that up. I like how the books change. That's cool. So yeah, I'm sure if you have a different texture pack, this will be a different kind of bookshelf for you. God, it makes that look really bad. Look at that. Ugh. So let me get back to standard. Alright, so there's that. That does actually bring us to the conclusion of this mod review. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. As I said before, this is a great, great mod, full of a lot of stuff. And as the sun sets, I will bid thee a fond farewell. Oh, that's right. One last thing I wanted to do is show you the tracker jackers. Oh yeah, before that, this is something you get when you log in. Boom, Reactioncraft. And it gives you a little bit about Reactioncraft. So there's that. I will let you read that on your own time. So with this tracker jacker nest, when you break it, oh, there was a pollen. Okay, so yeah, I found out what the problem was. Apparently, I was on peaceful, so the tracker jackers were not coming down. But I got this sword here because they're bad. And I'm just gonna show you on survival here. We cut them down, and here they are, tracker jackers. Oh my God, I'm poisoned. Oh shit, they're coming at me. Run, run. Oh man, look at that. They're right there. Oh, look at that. They want me so bad. Can I come up over here? Yeah. Look at that. Oh man, they can come into water a little bit too. Die, 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 die. Whew. They are mean and vicious, aren't they? There's a little pollen. And they're actually also kind of cool. I will show you now that well, here. See? Now look at them. Look at them. They have like little pinchers on them. Isn't that awesome? This guy really went to town. Look at their eyes. Look at their eyes. That's so cool. Jerks. Oh man, these things are wicked bad. And as you saw, they poison you. So there's that too. Bunch of trackers. Cool thing also about the dry sponge is here. Boom! Look at that. No more water. Boom! No more water. Ooh, how deep can we go? Oh, deep down. Whoa. So, you know, also really, really fun and cool stuff right there, you know. What's another thing? Oh yeah. This will type. There we go. Cake. Look at that. They stack to 4 right there. These little cakes. That's that cake. And that's neat. I think beds do too. Do. Yeah, look at that. Stack up to 3 beds at a time. Booyah! Nice. So that's another little fun thing he's done. So yeah, that just wanted to show you those couple extra things right there. And I guess I will see you later. Woohoo!